What a beautiful autumn morning it is. We've had the return of our normal climate, a hell of a lot of rainfall, and everything is booming. It's even thick throughout there. I am very happy with the progress of what's happened out here since all the bushfires and that. And I'll start with this giant rack here, the DPM 25 banana, Cavendish. Dragon fruit growing well up the stands. But check out the size, that it starts all the way up there. And check out the size of the hands. Oh my. It's going to be enough to feed a couple families. What a beauty. Really proud of him. Crazy pumpkin going on here. They just added some more compost in that. Really like this wide angle hay. There we are. I reckon in a couple months we'll get a rack off our super dwarf here, Nathan. Got another rack over here. Here's the swamp. But the ladyfinger, that'll be pretty nice. The rack's not too big though. He fruited at the wrong time. He fruited just before we got our hefty rainfall back in Feb. It's a transplant, the red ducker. Another transplant of the pisang. Looks gorgeous, I think. This is just about my favourite area. Cavendish. The dragon fruit are yellow because I reckon they're too wet. So I'm going to remove some of that mulch. And I reckon I fertilise them too heavily as well. Oh shit. Yeah, they're falling over a bit, that's for sure. Alrighty. Dwarf red ducker. He's going where those guys are. And they're going over there because there's a tree stump there. And you can't grow anything there. But that one, no tree stump. So they're getting moved. He's going in there. Yeah, very, very proud of this space here. Oh, that's a big spiderweb. Loving it. Go this way. Pisangs. They will be almost ready to start fruiting. Yeah, give it a couple months and they'll push out a rack for winter. Even got babies come up. That is one of the DPM 25s that I had in a pot. So I planted him yesterday. That is a dwarf Ducasse over there. So this section will be done after I plant that last red ducker there. We got beautiful Tamarillo. This one's got some sort of fungal going on. Don't really know how I can help it. But old mate next to it, he's real happy. Talking about happy, look at the size of this fella. I think it's just about the fastest growing fruit tree I've ever seen. Where's that little one there? Yep, there we are. The Panama berry. It's like milky, It's like milky goo. I can't really explain the taste of that. It's pretty pleasant. The aftertaste not that great though. What are you? Keat? Looking alright. Loquat is too wet. way too wet. Ice cream bean, not that bad. Malabar chestnut, looking alright. R2E2, looking pretty good. Poinciana, you're a freak. Now, we had a little resident green tree frog sleeping on him yesterday. He's not there. But, yeah, gorgeous out here. As it should have been ages ago. It's a new planting. It's a white mulberry. Put him here because he is basically a weed and it is a big tree. So put him in the worst soil and might dwarf him a bit. But I was going to put a couple more things between this poinciana, but it's already growing that fast. I reckon it's just going to spread too quick, so give him that extra gap. Now look at the little rainforest. Amazing. Monkey jack, coconut, and look at my beautiful ice cream bean. Oh my. Even the tamarind's gone nuts. But I'm even more happy with the old mate ice cream bean because he's got his first set of flowers already. Wrong time of year, but who am I to complain? What a beauty. Very proud of this one. Yeah, legume trees, chuck them in there and watch them go nuts. Tiger grass even went crazy. But yeah, give things rain and not insane winds every day. And look at them go. Go wide angle. Even the Rollinia's coming back. Bananas going strong. Can we get some lemon guavas next year? I got a planting of a frangie and then that evergreen frangie there with the shiny leaves. They're nice. Guava's shooting. Even this one's come back to life. That's also an ice cream bean, it's just a different type. Flora looks beautiful. And look at the sweet potato. It's just gone nuts. We're gonna have to get rid of that because there's just too many bugs hiding in there. Suriname cherry. Really liking the star apple here. Star apple looks gorgeous. I reckon he'll fruit next year. There's papaya, he's about to flower. Banana's stealing a bit of his light. This banana will flower real soon too. He's getting that height. Because he was just getting smashed by the winds for ages. He got dwarfed. So they have a set number of leaves before they fruit, so he'll be a really small fruiting banana, that one. Even the jackfruit's come back to life. So proud of that. Dwarf mulberry. Moringa, having a go. This ice cream bean. Look at him. Oh, that stem's broken. Look at it. It's a rainforest, finally. I'll have a look at this one over here. The dragon fruit stand. Now, I reckon this would be almost twice the size if we didn't have so much rain. It's growing very nicely though. gonna love winter. This whole back row's got stuff going on. And then just look at it. Couldn't be any more proud. Alright, to continue on. That is a Yeampei Wampy. Now he's not too happy because it's too wet. And this guy's taking a bit of his sunlight. We've got plans for him and the one over there. There's going to be some screening over there. So he'll be happy again, hopefully. Yeah, this lemon's not producing, so we're thinking about chopping him back to force flowering. Or probably next year removing him if he doesn't decide to fruit. We reckon it's a Maya lemon though. Cherimoya hasn't done too much, it's probably too wet for him. Mango's put on some good size. Yeah, he's pretty good size. Even this mango, he's put on heaps of size. He's climbing. Good stuff, mate. Got pumpkin below there, that's nice. Got some full-size oranges. Oh yeah. Somehow they're still hanging on. So come June, I reckon, have some delicious Valencias, and this one's the Washington Navel. This lychee here, he's definitely too wet. This is like a flooding zone just here. So flooding enough that it killed this bacon avo. Poor bastard. It's the Tahitian lime. Pretty much no mandarins, except for the ones on the floor. Might get a couple, but what a horrible bushfire season it was. Plum's getting ready to go to sleep. Peach is pretty much already asleep. Pomelo's done a bit. Soursop's done a bit. That is one of the Rollinias in a pot. That was hiding below the Hawaiian guava down there. I think he deserved a space in the ground. He's done such a good job. This lemon tree, I reckon he's had it. So, probably going to pull him out. And in the case of that happening, going to put a dwarf lemon somewhere along there, and then I'll figure out what I want to put here. If Daly's come out with a rambutan or pulasan anytime soon, that's going there. Now, it looks dead, but this Charwill is still alive. Just hanging on. Just too wet. Really hope it survives though. Charwills are delicious. Look at our beautiful starfruit. I believe this is a Carey. Oh yeah, it's flowering time. Focus. There we go. Gorgeous. This papaya here is flowering too. But it's flowering really weird. I've never seen them do that before. Must be some different variety. Usually they just come out with one flower on each of those stems. This one's got heaps. Might have to propagate him. Alrighty. Now, old mate Hawaiian Guava's had a few chop backs already. See down there, he's just getting too full. Just covering the grass. So yeah, look at him. Bloody well huge. And I chopped his top a bit. We did get a not so red pineapple off this guy. Bit disappointing. Maybe he needs some more sunlight. That's probably what happened. Guess what? More pineapples. Guess what? Shitloads of soursop flowers. Whether or not they turn into the fruit, not sure. because we've had heaps of flowers get pollinated, but they haven't done anything yet. Just look at them, just flowers everywhere. More flowers. More flowers. So I removed a fair bit of these pots from here. Have to plant them somewhere in the ground, I reckon. Had a fair bit of Hawaiian guavas where they've been eaten by bats and that. Oh, that's a big spider web. Check it out. Well, actually, finally happy. Doing an awesome job. Djibouti carp hasn't done much. He probably wants some more sunlight. Heaps of lemon guavas. Heaps. Had it's got this big growth coming out from here. Probably trying to chase some sunlight. But had one big delicious brown turkey fig. And then not much else. He's probably starving some sunlight. But he's been attacked by grasshoppers. This guy needs some sunlight too. He rotted out. Longan's done a little bit of growing. Hass avocado doing pretty well. I think he's putting all of his energy into the fruit at the moment. Or he's just struggling with how wet it is. Getting mozzies biting me already. That's nice. Rollinia. Had heaps of pomegranates, but they all turned rotten. Just too much rain. Wait till next year. That's another pineapple flower. Djibouti carp is pretty big. Oh yeah. It's gonna fruit in spring. Can't wait. Black sapoti done some good growing. Come back to life. Mammy's climbing very slow. I think starfruit wants some more sunlight too. Leaves going a bit yellow. Jackfruit's climbing for sunlight too. You can see that. Got the vine growing up the gum tree. That is a dead avo. Cavendish is doing pretty well here. But checky this. Red Darkers looking awesome. Ladyfingers, wow. Look at you. Well above my height. It's amazing what happens when you just put some mulch down. Check this Red Darker. I think these ones might even be like dwarfed or something, because they've just got huge leaves on them. Grapevine's done pretty well. And a little native section over here. It's looking pretty good. Especially this Euodia. Native pink Euodia. Gorgeous. There's the Schefflera, gorgeous. We've got some new plantings coming through soon. That is a Burdekin plum because the macadamia has died. That is the native Wampy. Holy shit. Native mulberry. Actually insane. It's been in the ground for a couple months maybe. Had it at like this height here. Couple months in rain. This thing out of this world. And the soil is terrible. And it's fruiting all over at the same time. Weed warning. Be warned. Beautiful blue quandong. Growing so graciously. Macadamia is somewhat surviving. This fella is going somewhere else, and I'm chucking the Atherton raspberry in there. They taste pretty close to a normal raspberry. Not bad. Coconuts look pretty good. Look at them. Bad for clay soil. Forte is dead. Get our Panama berry. Lovely. Soursop looking really good. He's really happy. Lots of moisture. And I reckon most definitely he'll fruit next year. Look at you. You are beautiful. That's the huge leaves of the giant lau lau. This ice cream bean's climbed a bit. This long hand's climbed a bit. I think he's probably too wet or something or other. Got a Schefflera going in there. This space here's looking a bit off, but I reckon that Schefflera will spice things up. Canistelle, nice big leaves. New growth. Oh, splitting growth too, he's ready to climb. Beautiful. Abu's got some sort of fungal shit going on. Yeah, some really bad fungal. Not sure how to help him. This mango looks real funny, but he'll fix himself up. Same as Sapodilla. Oh no, that is bug central. At least he's a happy tree still. I think Mammy's even too wet there. Yeah, mulberry. Kwai muck. Pomegranate. This fig, I reckon the roos come by and just completely knocked him, because you can see that whole gap there. I think he's a bit weak too because it's been so wet. This jackfruit's done a little bit of growing. Mulberry's done a bit of growing. Not bad. That papaya's starving for sunlight. Not looking too bad here. Olive, not happy at all, and that's why we've chopped back these grevilleas a heap, because they were just taking all the sunlight. Yeah, so too wet, no sunlight, not happy. Dragon fruit's doing pretty well in this stand here. Look at this guy. Beautiful dwarf red ducker. Look at the size of these leaves. They are huge. Like, it's not the length of them, it's just the width of them. They're just massive. Nothing much going on here. That's turmeric. But these two things will be moved, and when we get some more dwarf Nathan babies, I'm gonna chuck one here. Look really nice. Nice set of bananas there. Neem doing really well. DPM 25 doing pretty well here. Papaya not looking happy. And I don't know if I showed the mulch as of last video, but everything was mulch, but then we had flooding, so the pipes have been exposed, so we can get rid of some more water. Not looking too fresh at the moment here because of all these chop backs as well. That is another dwarf Ducasse going in that space. Spready car looking alright. Little baby green Spready died there. Had a Tamarillo die over there. This fig's still looking pretty good. But that fig's going over there. This fig's going here, of course. Jackfruit looking alright. Now this is a really happy one, native red sentinel. I'm very, very proud of this one. Oh, there's a spider going for me. Go away. Go away. Yeah, but in here, little rainforest is it's looking alright. But I think what needs to happen is more spider webs. Wow, it's spider central here. These grevilleas, some of them look kind of dead, but at some point in time they'll probably come down because they're pretty old too. Macadamia's looking alright. Nectarines looking alright. Beautiful frangie. Dragon fruit doing something in there. That Chiflera's going there. And there's going to be a jackfruit that's going just behind the fence over there. Just in that little corner. Rollinia, just looking alright. Survived last winter pretty well. We'll see how he does this winter. And I'll do a quick pano of how everything's looking. Look at that. Nice and open now after these guys have been cut back. Mammy. Got some big roeos in here. They haven't really spread too much yet. In the case that this papaya still dies, do another dragon fruit stand just along here, because I do have excess cuttings still. But yeah, look how nice that is. Almost want to put another banana in there somewhere. But no, very happy with this. Especially you. Gorgeous thing. I'm still going to put a pisang, I reckon, in that space there. But everything's really green. Light winds, lots of rain. Couldn't be any more happy. Except for the few deaths around. But, you know, when it's that wet and you've got clay, a bit difficult. And all this mulch was necessary at the time, that's for sure. So I'll probably do a spring update next. And that's the backyard. I think it's almost complete, really. Not much else that I can fit anywhere. And look how thick it is in here. Beautiful. Hope all is well. And happy growing.